This vehicle is the VK168.01P. This is a German Tier 8 heavy tank, and the map is Redshire. I was just checking my emails, and someone was asking me about my motorcycle. And I've spoken about it before. Oh, you know, this is a long story. So I bought this motorcycle. It's actually a Hello Kitty motorcycle. And the guy who I bought it from was an Australian guy. And he bought it from a local woman, Philippine woman. So that's why, you know, she was the original owner of the Hello Kitty motorcycle. And you're not going to believe this, but one of the first things I did was remove anything related to Hello Kitty and replaced it. So I bought the motorcycle. It had a lot of problems with it. I was constantly taking it to the garage. You have no idea how many times I took it to the garage. It had to have been like 50 times. The muffler kept falling off, and bolts were always falling off. Lots of problems starting, and water was getting in the gas tank. It was just one thing after another. I replaced pretty much everything on it. So we have an issue with the rain because there's typhoons here in the Philippines. So what happens is we get flooding because the Philippine engineers are really smart, and they put a recessed garage in the basement. So you drive down into the garage in a country that's near the ocean that has a typhoon problem. So what happens is the garage gets filled with water, and I happen to park my motorcycle in the garage. And I know you're going to say, well, why isn't there outdoor parking? There is outdoor parking, but the problem is I'm an old man, and if I park in the garage, I can park right next to the elevator, and my apartment's right next to the elevator. It's like win, 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 flood. So many times, did he have his gun up in the air? It looked like he had his gun up in the air as if he wanted us to kill him. I wonder why. What a loser. So you can see that blocked my view. I think that the enemy E-75, he intentionally parked there knowing that this structure was going to block my view. I'm talking about these, this right here. Very smart move. Obviously, we're going to kill off this tank. Look at that accuracy. F you, you loser. So, you know, it floods over here, and when it would rain, I would just, you know, I wouldn't care. I'm not thinking, oh, it's flooding. You know, so I didn't understand the flood problem. And eventually I started to figure out, oh, it's raining outside. Maybe I should go move the motorcycle. But usually the security guards come and get me, or sometimes they move it. But they don't want to push it up the hill, so they don't park it in a good spot. You know, they just park it anywhere. And the place where they park it happens to be in a place that's far away from the exit. So I have to go through all the floodwaters. You know, they park it in a corner where I can't get out unless I go through the floodwater. So my vehicle, sometimes I would just drive through the water. But one day the water was really deep. It was above my knees. And, you know, I'm super smart, but I don't understand how water ruins a motorcycle engine. Come on, you loser. Watch me win. I'm going to finish off. And I wasn't talking about tanks. Okay, so I went through, and then okay, I use the term motorcycle, but I should probably use a more accurate term, scooter. I like the automatics, because if you get the motorcycles, it'll ruin your shoes. So the transmission was slipping. The way the transmission works on a scooter, which is obviously superior to a motorcycle, is you got like two discs that have to push against each other. and it was slipping. And since I am very patient, I just kept running it until the engine seized up, and then I needed repairs. $200, more than 200. Okay, that's the game. It was an amazing game. I know you were happy to watch it. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.